This is a branded jumper for a school, and it's 50% cotton and 50% acrylic, so that's a really tough wearing cloth, so it's worth keeping going. But children love to fiddle, and once they find a little point, particularly if they're chewing and thinking about something else while they're in class, this often happens. I think that's why I was sent this, to see if they could get some ideas on how to mend. This will still be a visible mend at the end, but I'll do it in yellow, and we'll have a think about how we approach it. I've turned it inside out, and you can see that there's really not much left against this seam line here, and this is all stretched and unravelled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out that piece there, and then we'll create a join. And the stitch we're going to use is back stitch, because it's the strongest stitch, but it also has some stretch in it. So I'll cut that out. You can see I use these little snips. You can do this with any scissors that get through fabric. I just prefer to use these when I'm demonstrating, and also when I'm mending, because they're useful. This looks like a fantastic gap now, doesn't it? But it will be possible to mend it, and still possible for the child to get their hand through it. So I've neatened it all up, and what we're now going to do is line these edges up here and work from one end to the other. As I say, it'll still be visible, but it makes the garment usable. Now I'm using 2 threads to give extra strength, and I'm going to start off by securing the thread at the end, slightly in from the end, because I will in fact go backwards. There we are. And put in another stitch here at the end. And if this was red, then you wouldn't see it. I'm just going to bind it over the edge, because the first thing the child will do is try and unpick it there. Okay, so now we're going to a back stitch. That means in from the right hand side. Again, if you want to see left-handed, we have that on our website. Come ahead of the stitch, can you see that? Go back in a little stitch, up. So you're going behind to the former stitch. It's very difficult to see in this rib. I think I'll carry on for a bit and then show you it also on the flat stitching. So I'll do one more stitch and then carry along and demonstrate when we've got straight knit and not rib, because the rib is obscuring stitches. There we are. Okay, so I've got to the end. I've back stitched along to the top there. Now you can see there's a great big bunch of fabric that I've got to incorporate. You can do one of 2 things here. You can unpick this stitching line, and this is what we call fully fashioned in the industry. It means that it's not cut, the cloth is not cut. Can you see how it's been staged row by row on knitting to expand it? So it won't unravel. So you could either unpick it along there, but I'm going to in fact just snip along here, and this knitwear won't undo. I'm going to flatten it then a little bit, snip a little bit more. There. Now why I know it won't undo is it's cotton, and so it's quite dry, it's handles well, and it's also not a point of pressure. So if that were on a shoulder or something and it was getting pulled at a lot, then that might undo, but it's not going to. So now I'm going to stitch this together. Now I go back, come up a stitch in front, pull it through, and you do have to do it quite tightly. Back, a stitch in front, pull quite tightly. So what I'm going to do is just pull this flat across the top. I won't trim it off until I've checked it, because if I had to undo it a little bit, it would be sad if I've made it the wrong size. I'm rushing this slightly because I don't want you to get bored. You can see now the neatness of the stitches on top there. It's quite neat, isn't it? But at the back it looks a bit raggedy, but that's how it goes. And as we say, if this was in red, you'd be fine about that. So across the way till we get to the, actually that's rather a big final stitch, we'll make another one here. There. Now I'm going to go over and over that same space again, so I'm securing that final stitch there, there, trim. Let's have a look and see what it looks like. I'll turn it inside out and then show it to you. There's the final item. So it's laying pretty flat. You can see a yellow stitch there. I could probably done with tying that a bit more tightly. Were it in red, that wouldn't be a problem. But now I can trim off the inside and give that a quick press with the iron, and that will do.